You're relaxing in your living room, enjoying a quiet afternoon, when suddenly, bark, bark, bark. Your dog runs to the window or the gate and starts barking uncontrollably. You peek outside, and it's just someone walking past your house. No threat, no interaction, no reason, or so it seems. This situation happens in countless homes every day. But what's really going on in your dog's mind when they bark at passersby? Is it aggression, fear, or simply attention-seeking? Today, we'll break down the real reasons behind this behavior and what you can do about it. Territorial instincts. This is my house. Dogs are naturally territorial animals. In the wild, their ancestors had to protect their den from predators and rival packs. That instinct still lives in your dog, even if their territory is now a cozy home with a garden and a couch. When someone walks near their home, your dog might see them as a potential intruder. They're not necessarily trying to be aggressive. They're saying, "Hey, this is my area. Don't come any closer." You might notice that dogs who bark at people outside often do it near windows, doors, or fences. These are watch points, places where they can scan their surroundings and raise an alert. To your dog, barking is part of their job. Fear and uncertainty. Not every barking dog is confident. Some bark out of fear or insecurity, especially if they haven't been properly socialized. If your dog had bad experiences with strangers, loud noises, or unfamiliar environments, even a harmless pedestrian can trigger a fearful reaction. Think of it like a human with social anxiety. Someone walking past might not seem like a big deal to you, but to your dog, it's a big unknown, and barking becomes a coping mechanism. These dogs may also show body language like tail tucked between the legs, ears down, or retreating after barking. Boredom and lack of stimulation. A bored dog is a noisy dog. If your dog spends hours alone or without stimulation, barking can become an outlet. It gives them something to do, like shouting at the TV because you're bored. This is especially common in smart, high-energy breeds like Border Collies, Huskies, or Terriers. They need mental and physical challenges every day, or else they'll create their own entertainment. Unfortunately, that often means barking at whoever passes by. Regular walks, playtime, puzzle toys, or even basic obedience training can make a huge difference. Attention-seeking behavior. Let's be honest, sometimes barking works. If your dog barks and you immediately come running, talk to them, or even scold them, you might be reinforcing the behavior without realizing it. Dogs are quick learners. If they figure out that barking gets your attention, they'll keep doing it, even if the attention is negative. It's like a child throwing a tantrum. The goal isn't necessarily to annoy you, it's to get a reaction. Barrier frustration, fence or window barking. Imagine you're watching something exciting but can't reach it. That's how many dogs feel when barking through a fence, window, or gate. They see the intruder but can't interact. This builds frustration, which often comes out as intense barking or lunging. Some dogs even get more reactive over time because they never get to resolve the situation. The passerby always walks away, and your dog thinks the barking worked. Learned habits and reinforcement. Sometimes barking at people becomes a habit. It started as instinct or curiosity, but over time, it became part of the dog's routine. Each bark reinforces the behavior, especially if nothing stops it or changes the environment. In neighborhoods where foot traffic is high, this habit can become deeply ingrained. What can you do about it? Luckily, barking at passersby is something you can manage and improve. Here are some steps that actually work. 1. Block the view. If possible, use curtains or frosted glass on windows where your dog watches people walk by. Out of sight, out of mind. 2. Train a quiet cue. Teach your dog to stop barking on command using positive reinforcement. Reward them when they're calm and silent. 3. Redirect their focus. Use treats, toys, or training exercises to shift their attention when someone walks by. Keep them mentally engaged. 4. Increase exercise. A tired dog is a quiet dog. Regular walks, play sessions, and interactive games reduce excess energy. 5. Desensitization. Slowly expose your dog to triggers in a controlled way. Reward calm behavior when people walk by. 6. Avoid yelling or punishment. Scolding often makes things worse. Dogs may think you're barking with them or might become anxious. 7. Use white noise or music. Soft background noise can block outside sounds that trigger barking. 8. Get professional help if needed. If the barking is severe or aggressive, consult a trainer or behaviorist. When to be concerned. While barking is normal, watch for signs of excessive stress. Destructive behavior, barking at nothing, aggression, withdrawal, or shaking. These may point to deeper anxiety or medical issues. Understanding is the first step. The most important thing is to understand why your dog barks. They're not trying to annoy you, they're trying to communicate. Once you decode that message, you can respond in a way that helps both you and your dog feel calmer and more connected. So, next time your dog starts barking at a passersby, ask yourself, are they scared, bored, frustrated, or just doing what they think is right? The answer might surprise you, and it might change how you respond forever. Does your dog bark at passersby too? What have you tried to manage it? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Wiseuse for more helpful tips every week.